Hey guys, welcome to Unequals Productions and welcome to my latest unboxing here. Since the original Nexus 7 was such a success, what Google has done is they have gone ahead and followed up their last year's success with a follow-up, and that's where the Nexus 7 second generation comes in, and that's what I'm going to go ahead and unbox in this video. And to be honest, let's go ahead and compare it to the box of the previous gen Nexus 7. As you can see here, they share the similar footprint, to be honest, and the boxes have changed color and they also have changed a bit of dimensions there. As you can see, the original Nexus 7 box was much thicker and it also was much wider. If you can see there, it's quite a bit slimmer and narrower now, and that goes ahead and is consistent with the device as well, which is a bit narrower and a bit slimmer than the original Nexus 7. Nevertheless, we're not here to compare the boxes, and let's go ahead and move into the unboxing. Let me just go ahead and grab my knife here, and let's go ahead and slip it out of its sleeve here. It's blue sleeve. There's nothing much on the sleeve itself except for the 7 shaped device there, and there's Google printed out on the box with ASUS on the right side. On the back you see Nexus 7, your specification, Nexus 7 16 GB Wi-Fi only, and this is the only version. The Wi-Fi versions are the only versions that have been released as of now, with LTE versions still to come. Another iconic thing that had changed is the box had changed from gray to white. Let me just go ahead and show you. As you can see here is the original Nexus 7, which had a blackish gray, actually black box, and here you can see both side by side, and here it had Nexus printed out on the front and now it has Google printed out on the front. So let me just go put this aside and go ahead and turn it over. Once again, you have your seal there, which I will go ahead and break in a second. So let me just go ahead and do that. Seal has been broken, and here it is, the Nexus 7 second generation, sitting in its packaging there. And to be honest, on first impression it looks pretty much like the Nexus 7 first generation here. Let me just put those side by side. Let me just go ahead and pop it out of its box here, and it's much more of a one-handed device now. As you can see clearly, it fits in a hand pretty easily. And let me just go ahead and put this aside as of now and move further into the box. Let me just put this aside as well. Going further into the box, by lifting this flap, you're greeted with the Nexus 7. I think these are some quick start guides, basically instructing you how to get started with the device. Moving further in, you get your warranty and safety statement there. And you get another, I think this is in Spanish, I can't really recognize, probably another warranty statement in a different language. Lastly, you have your wall adapter here from ASUS, and let's go ahead and check out its specifications. If you can just focus, and there you can see its input is around 100 to 240 volts at 0.25 amps, and outputs at 5.2 volts at 1.35 amps. So that is that. And lastly, what you get is your USB standard to micro USB cable. Let me just go ahead and focus this once again. There you go, USB 2.0 or 3.0 to micro USB on the other end. Standard stuff that you get with any device. Let me just go put this back in and put the paperwork back in and get back into the device itself. And to remove the plastic, all you have to do is pull open this tab here, as you can see, and let me just focus this once again. Let me just pull up this tab, and remove it from its and I have gone ahead and removed it from its packaging, and there you can see compared to the original Nexus 7. Let me just go ahead and grab that here it is. Let me just show you a quick side-by-side comparison of the two. So here was the original Nexus 7 and here is the new Nexus 7, and quite frankly you can see the difference straight out of the box. It is thinner, and to be honest it doesn't feel as much lighter as it looks, and basically that's trimmed down bezels help make it feel a lot more lighter in the hand, a lot more easy to hold, and that basically gives you the impression that it's much lighter as well. So it is lighter, but the feel in the hand is there. You can see both side by side, and it looks a bit different here because this has a mirror screen protector on top. So yeah, and this doesn't have any screen protector obviously, so that's why you can see a lot of reflectance here. So yeah, that's that. Let me just go ahead and show you a footprint of the same, how they look on top of each other. Apparently they're it's a bit narrower, and I think the difference is really slight. It is a bit taller as well. I'm not sure how well that translates to on the camera. Go ahead and prop it on the top. So there you can see the footprint, one on top of the other. You can see that it's a bit narrower there clearly, and yeah, that's that. So let me just go ahead and turn it on and see the full HD display. Let me just give you a quick tour of the device while it turns on. So firstly, here on the right side, basically what you're greeted with is your power on off button, obviously your volume rocker, and microphone here. On the front is obviously your 7-inch display along with some sensors on top, as well as your front facing camera. On the left you basically have nothing, pretty much nothing. On the top again you only have your 3.5mm headphone jack, and that's pretty much it. On the back you have your Nexus printed out on the back, as well as your 5-megapixel camera, as well as your stereo speakers on the top, as well as on the bottom, as well as your ASUS branding. On the bottom you have your micro USB socket, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and turn on the device, and you do that by holding down the power button there. There you can see, greeted with Google. And I'll move this aside and just focus on the new Nexus 7 here. And if you can see there, it's asking me for my language settings here. Let me just go ahead and quickly run through the setup with you guys. So I'll do that. Let me just zoom out again. So here it's asking me to select my language. I'll go ahead and select English United States. I will go ahead and put in my Wi-Fi details, and I'll be back. And there you can see it says connecting to Wi-Fi, and already it says system update available. The tablet needs to download and install an update from Google, so it's turning off by its own without just after I finished logging in and connecting it to Wi-Fi. So it has turned off, and let's see what it does now. So it's once again booting back up, and most probably it will be updating itself. Okay, yes, it's going ahead and installing a system update right after I connected to Wi-Fi, so that's pretty good. So you get the latest software right out of the box, even though and I don't know how big this update is. It didn't give any details. It just said that there wasn't system update available, and yeah, it's basically installing it right now, and we should be good to go in about a minute or two. And once again you can see that system update is done, and it's once again booting back up. And it has finished booting back up, and there once again it's asking me to connect to Wi-Fi, so let me just go ahead and do that once again. And it's saying connecting to Wi-Fi there you can see, and now it's asking me got Google, which I do, but I'll skip this procedure for now. Make it Google not now, and I'll disable Google location for now. This tablet belongs to, I'll go ahead and fill in all that later, and setup is complete. There you go, and you get your familiar And first out of the bat, I want to say the screen looks great on this tablet, much better than the screen did on last year's tablet. Trust me on that. Screen itself is a great feature, great reason to upgrade from the last year's Nexus 7 to this year's. I know it's not as saturated as say the AMOLED screens on Samsung devices, but it is a great screen. It's really crisp, and to be honest, I think the colors look much better, almost as good as my Nexus 4. I know that would be a bit of exaggeration, but it looks really great. The colors have improved drastically on this year's Nexus 7, so really well done to Asus for doing that. And once again, the tablet seems snappy as of now. I expected that maybe the Snapdragon S4 Pro would get bogged down by this new Full HD screen, and probably it won't be able to push out those many pixels, but as of now it seems to be pretty snappy. And yeah, let's go ahead and load up a quick website. Let's go ahead and load up GSM Arena, and there you can see it's really fast there. The Snapdragon S4 Pro is really doing a good job. Touch responsiveness really great, pinch to zoom great, and all in all it looks like a very promising tablet as of now. And really impressed with it here, especially for the price point. Once again, I would say Google has done a very good job with Asus here, following up their last year's success with yet another great tablet. And yeah, this was a quick unboxing, guys. I hope you guys liked it. For more videos on the Nexus 7 second generation, stay tuned to my channel. We're doing quite a few videos on the same, so yeah, stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys liked it. Thanks guys for watching. This is Nico. Peace out.